Yes!
Hello, everyone. Have you ever faced a predator with a bite force of over 5,000 pounds? Nearly 8 times stronger than a tiger's jaw.
Oh, run, run!
Step into the world of brave crocodile hunters in Australia, where the line between life and death is as thin as a 2-foot-thick crocodile hide. With over 15,000 fanged monsters taken down, the battle between humans and these reptiles that can grow up to 20 feet long is becoming increasingly fierce. Is this a necessary hunt, or are we intruding into nature's domain? Please help me by subscribing to the channel and get ready for the adventure right now. Australia is not only famous for its unique native species, but is also home to many invasive creatures, including the planet's most formidable predator, the saltwater crocodile. In the past 50 years, 128 crocodile attacks have been recorded, with 25% resulting in fatalities. Their deadly jaw snaps, armed with 66 sharp teeth, make them the most feared underwater predators. This makes crocodiles a serious potential threat to those living near rivers, lakes, and coastal waters in northern Australia.
Bait up all these traps and get this party started. Right here, which is a little shallow, but I want to just put it right there. What the? Oh my God!
When November arrives, northern Australia faces a harsh natural challenge. The rainy season hits, bringing violent storms with terrifying wind speeds of up to 135 miles per hour. These storms sweep across the land, transforming it into a vast sea of water. In this natural chaos, another danger silently emerges. Crocodiles, ancient predators, are swept from swamps into residential areas. They glide along flooded streets, turning every corner into a potential trap for local residents. Faced with this urgent situation, authorities must act quickly and decisively. Warnings are continuously broadcast, while specialized teams tirelessly deploy crocodile relocation campaigns. Faced with the tense situation, authorities are forced to launch an emergency hunting campaign, focusing on the border area between the city and the swamps. Hunters, equipped with modern weapons, patrol day and night to prevent crocodiles from penetrating deeper into residential areas. Experienced hunters point out that crocodiles often gather in swampy areas near river mouths in the evening. When the weather cools, they come ashore to hunt before returning to the water to rest. Understanding this behavior, hunters can quickly locate them. Crocodiles, with their keen senses, can detect danger from the slightest sound. Therefore, the skill of moving through swamps is crucial. Hunters must move gently and silently while maintaining high alertness. After 30 minutes of waiting, an opportunity presents itself. 8 crocodiles, lured by bait, reveal themselves. Without hesitation, the hunter raises his gun and aims at their weak points. A shot rings out, and the prey falls. Crocodiles are very strong. To quickly take them down and prevent escape, hunters usually aim for the head or neck. This is believed to minimize pain for the crocodile. Crocodile hunting is not only a risky activity, but also demands a high level of expertise. Before venturing into this challenging hunt, hunters must undergo rigorous training to ensure safety and effectiveness. In Australia, crocodile hunting licenses are strictly managed by local authorities. The goal is to balance hunting activities with ecological conservation. The official hunting season runs from April to August, with regulations limiting each hunter to 5 adult specimens per day. To become a licensed crocodile hunter, candidates must overcome many challenges. The minimum age is 18, but that's just the basic requirement. They must also complete intensive training, including safety skills and sustainable hunting management. Physical fitness and strength are crucial factors in crocodile hunting. This activity demands quick reflexes and endurance to deal with sudden danger situations. In the harsh wilderness, Hunters must always be ready to face any challenge. The rainy season makes crocodile hunting extremely dangerous. Flooded swamps become a paradise for these giant predators. They swim freely, expanding their territory, while hunters face life-threatening risks with every step. Many hunting teams are forced to suspend operations. The bravest continue, but with extreme caution. They must read the language of the swamp, listening for every strange sound. Just a moment of distraction could cost a hunter their life. Crocodile hunting with guns is causing intense controversy. Some argue that this method not only threatens human lives, but also causes unnecessary pain to animals. This raises questions about the ethics and sustainability of hunting activities. Please comment with number 1 if you support hunting with guns, or number 0 if you think we need to find a more humane solution. In response to the increasing crocodile encroachment near residential areas, authorities have launched a large-scale trapping campaign to minimize risks to the community. This method is considered more effective than waiting for crocodiles to reveal themselves in swampy areas. Experienced hunters often choose murky water pools instead of clear ones to set traps. These are places where crocodiles can hide without being detected. These traps look quite similar to wild boar traps in the US, but are made larger, big enough to contain several adult crocodiles. Hunters use fresh meat, such as wild boar meat, as bait. When crocodiles try to enter the trap to get the food, they become trapped. Each deployment of these traps can capture 2 to 3 specimens, demonstrating remarkable effectiveness in controlling the crocodile population. Handling crocodiles after capture requires considerable skill and strength. Every movement carries the risk of severe injury. The hunting team must use ropes to tightly bind the crocodiles' mouths to prevent injuries. In a battle lasting over an hour, 6 strong men must work together to pull a giant crocodile ashore. After the intense struggle, captured crocodiles are handed over to the authorities. This is not only a public safety measure, but also a valuable opportunity to study the behavior and distribution of this species. The crocodile control campaign in Australia has yielded remarkable results, with the crocodile population decreasing by more than 30%. However, unregulated free hunting has also caused serious consequences for Australia's ecosystem. The dark side of the crocodile control campaign is gradually emerging. Some individuals and organizations have exploited this opportunity, turning community protection into a facade for illegal hunting activities. The underground market for crocodile leather is booming, challenging government conservation efforts. Poachers disregard the law, turning wildlife into a lucrative commodity. The government's penalties to deter illegal hunting range from 5 to 10 years in prison, or, less severely, permanent revocation of hunting licenses. Crocodile hunting is a challenging activity where the boundary between humans and animals becomes thin. It's not just an extreme experience, but also a mission to protect Australian communities from prehistoric predators. What do you think about hunting versus using traps? Which method is more effective? Leave your opinion in the comments section below the video. Thank you for watching. Support me by liking and subscribing to the channel so you don't miss the next exciting videos. I really appreciate your support. Wishing you good luck and abundant health.
Oh, run, boy, run, man!
Hello everyone. Imagine a peaceful forest with diverse wildlife being ravaged by a pack of ferocious wild boars. They are tearing up the ground, disrupting water sources, and weakening trees by eating their roots. They even attack and kill other animal species to seize food and territory. This is truly an urgent issue that demands decisive action from all of us. Let's learn more about the threat of wild boars and explore solutions to protect this valuable ecosystem. Do you believe that there are millions of wild boars wreaking havoc on the natural landscapes of America? The following numbers will astound you. According to the latest estimates from the U.S. Forest Service and the Bureau of Land Management, there are currently about 6 million wild boars running rampant across 35 states of this country. Remarkably, this number is equivalent to the population of a major city like Philadelphia or Washington, D.C. But what are the most heavily affected areas? The state of Texas has become the #1 culprit with an estimated 1.5 million wild boars, accounting for nearly a quarter of the total nationwide. Following Texas are Florida and California with 500,000 and 300,000 of these ferocious animals, respectively. But their impact doesn't stop there. Experts estimate that wild boars have caused up to $1.5 billion in damage to U.S. agriculture annually. Texas alone suffers approximately $500 million in losses each year due to their activities. And these are just the economic figures, not to mention the serious impact on ecosystems and biodiversity. According to research, wild boars have damaged over 300 species of rare and endangered plants across the United States. With their staggering reproductive rate and extraordinary adaptability, without effective control measures, these ferocious wild boar populations will continue to soar, posing a serious threat to our own habitats. Have you ever imagined facing a ferocious wild boar, weighing hundreds of pounds with razor-sharp teeth? That's the challenge that hunters in the United States are facing in the battle against invasive wild boar herds. Hunting is considered one of the most effective methods to control the increasing population of wild boars. However, it's also a challenging and dangerous task, requiring courage and high skills. Imagine a tense hunt between hunters and a ferocious wild boar herd in a vast field. The sound of footsteps mingles with the barking of dogs across the field. Every step must be extremely cautious, as wild boars have keen hearing and can launch sudden attacks. Then suddenly, a massive wild boar charges out from the bushes, and the hunter must quickly take aim with absolute concentration. A gunshot rings out, enough to bring down the prey. Wild boar hunts not only demand excellent marksmanship skills, but also require the cunning and resilience of true hunters. Yet, it's an indispensable part of our efforts to control the population of wild boars, safeguarding habitats and valuable biodiversity. Imagine this scene. You're taking a stroll in the early morning, breathing in the fresh air of a peaceful neighborhood. But then, you come across an unbelievable sight: piles of trash strewn about, scattered papers and plastic littering the streets in disarray. But this isn't the work of careless environmental offenders. The bizarre culprit behind it all is wild boars. These ferocious wild boars have silently invaded and turned your neighborhood into a natural landfill. They even unabashedly forage and dig up every patch of grass, flower bed, and backyard. Overnight, you'd wake up to a devastated garden, filled with deep pits dug by their sharp claws. They can carry dangerous bacteria and parasites from the waste, causing outbreaks of infectious diseases. Furthermore, the continuous digging by wild boars also leads to severe soil erosion, diminishing the quality of the surrounding habitat. This not only affects the landscape, but also has detrimental effects on the ecosystem and the health of the entire community. The issue of wild boar infestation is increasingly severe in residential areas across the United States. Without effective control measures, their invasion will continue to spread, leading to even more serious consequences. Automatic traps are indeed one of the most effective tools for controlling invasive wild boars. They operate on a simple yet clever principle. When a wild boar is lured by an enticing bait, it enters the trap. At this point, a motion sensor is triggered, swiftly shutting the trap door made of steel in just 0.25 seconds. The wild boar is suddenly captured, unable to escape. The trap stands at 6 feet tall and is constructed from sturdy steel to ensure durability. The next day, farmers come to handle them by rendering them unconscious and loading them onto trucks. These wild boars are then either processed or sold to local pork processing plants. In 2022, over 20,000 wild boars were successfully trapped in agricultural areas across the United States. This impressive number demonstrates the effectiveness of the automatic trap method in preventing the devastation caused by wild boars to crop fields. Furthermore, another method used to control wild boars is hunting. As night falls, wild boar hunters in Florida prepare to engage in a dangerous battle with these ferocious animals. Hunters use rifles or scoped guns with long-range capabilities to ensure safety. The sound of gunfire echoes through the night air, accompanied by the scent of gunpowder spreading. Unfortunate wild boars are brought down while the rest of the herd flees in panic. But the hunters do not hesitate to pursue, determined to control the overly abundant population to protect Florida's environment. The hunting process is carried out professionally, adhering to regulations regarding environmental protection and safety. The goal is not to completely eradicate wild boars, but to control their population at a sustainable level. As the morning arrives, the wild boars hunted are collected and handled properly to minimize their impact on the ecosystem. A dangerous yet successful night for those who control the wild boars ensures a balance between humans and the wild.
Frog meat, an enticing and nutritionally rich dish popular in Asian countries. Each year, 5 million tons of frog meat are processed and exported, generating revenue of up to $1 billion. Particularly in 2024, in Vietnam. The expansion of over 3,000 frog farms has promised a strong growth future for this industry. Over more than 1,000 years of history, the tradition of raising, harvesting, and processing frogs in Asia has evolved into an integral part of cultural and economic heritage. With hundreds of millions of frogs raised annually, this industry not only provides livelihoods for many but also plays a significant role in the regional economy. Let's delve into the frog farming process, from tiny eggs to the delicious meals they provide. In the area of the global economy, Vietnam has gradually asserted itself through agricultural products and the export of frogs, a promising sector. The development of frog farming generates income for rural communities and helps diversify the economy. The application of advanced technology in the farming process has improved product quality, meeting the demands of the international market, expanding cooperation opportunities, and affirming Vietnam's position in the global frog export market. With just $60, you can start a frog farming business, a highly promising field. Not only is frog meat nutritious, but frog farming also offers opportunities to establish businesses for many, especially in rural areas. It's an efficient way to start a business with low costs, promising profits, and contributing to local economic development. The art of frog farming combines traditional knowledge with modern technology, creating an essential part of the agricultural production chain. What makes this process appealing and crucial for sustainable development? Let's explore the secrets behind the care and development of these creatures. In frog farming, a type of hormone is used to stimulate male frogs, prompting them to mate quickly. The males are then placed in separate tanks, where they emit calls to attract female frogs. The natural mating process occurs as the female frogs approach, with the males performing fertilization actions from behind. This plays a fundamental role in generating the necessary egg supply for the frog farming process. Within 10 to 20 days after being laid, frog eggs begin to hatch into tadpoles, initiating a fascinating journey of development. In the initial stage, they live entirely underwater, breathing through gills, and gradually transition through notable biological development stages, losing their gills and growing limbs. Is complete, they become froglets, at which point farmers transfer them to separate tanks or areas. This not only helps monitor the health and efficiently manage the number of froglets, but also ensures an ideal living environment for their development. Separating froglets into isolated areas is a crucial step in farming management, aiding in controlling their development and ensuring the health of each individual. This not only prevents overcrowding in the farming environment, but also creates ideal conditions for strong frog development. To maintain a clean living environment, regular cleaning of surfaces and equipment in the breeding tanks is essential, limiting the growth of algae and bacteria, thereby safeguarding the health of the froglets. For frog farming, selecting high-quality feed is the key to ensuring optimal growth and health for the entire frog colony. The feed's composition includes a variety of premium nutrients such as soybean meal, fish meal, vitamins, along with essential zinc and minerals. The design of the feed pellets aims to float on the water surface, making it easily accessible for the frogs. Regulations regarding the frequency and quantity of feed must be carefully considered, depending on the characteristics and developmental requirements of each frog species, thereby effectively controlling the growth process and maintaining robust health. Farmers, with their expertise and dedication, harvest frogs with artistry and care. When the frogs reach the required standards for harvesting, they are carefully caught and placed in nets, with each net capable of holding from 18 to 25 kilograms. Each action of catching frogs not only demonstrates pride but also happiness for a bountiful harvest season. Through this, not only does it enhance the economic value for the farmers themselves, but it also serves as a solid stepping stone for the sustainable development of the frog farming industry. Furthermore, this success serves as motivation for farmers to continue developing and improving the frog farming sector, contributing to overall prosperity. The frog harvesting process not only improves the economic livelihoods of farmers, but also provides conditions for the sustainability and growth of the frog farming industry. The joy and satisfaction felt by farmers during this phase serve as encouragement, inspiring them to continuously enhance the quality and expand the production scale, contributing to the ongoing development of the agricultural sector. Have you ever enjoyed this delicious grilled frog dish? Come to the supermarket, buy some, and cook it right away. I guarantee you will be very satisfied with their flavor. The meticulous process of preparing frog legs starts with careful preparation of the frogs, followed by transporting the frog bags to the processing plant by truck. Here, each frog undergoes thorough cleaning with water, removing all dirt and impurities, ensuring optimal quality for the final product. This step not only enhances the value of the product, but also demonstrates a commitment to food safety. In the food export industry, HP Food from Vietnam has established its position with high-quality frog legs. Not only does the company focus on selecting fresh and clean frogs, but it also firmly excludes any preservatives and harmful chemicals from its production process. Strict adherence to international food hygiene standards not only enhances HP Food's reputation in the eyes of international partners, but also helps them become a reliable supplier for prestigious restaurant chains, where frog legs are warmly welcomed by diners worldwide. Once you try dishes made from frog meat, you won't forget their distinctive flavor. The allure begins with the first taste, with an enticing aroma and the delightful sensation of crispy exterior but tender and sweet interior of the frog meat. With a variety of cooking styles, frog meat unveils a world of enticing dishes, awakening all senses. Frog meat, a special food source beloved by many for its high nutritional content. But do you truly understand the nutritional value it provides? Frog meat is rich in high-quality proteins, low in fat, and contains various essential vitamins and minerals, including vitamin A, B12, riboflavin, P2, and phosphorus, making it an excellent choice for those seeking a balanced and healthy diet. Have you ever considered adding frog meat to your daily menu? And did you know that frog meat not only benefits your health but also enriches your meals? Experimenting and exploring new recipes with frog meat. Why not give it a try? In the next video, we will explore the happiest pig farms in the world. Here, the pigs are specially cared for and enjoy freedom to play before heading to the processing plant. Now, please help support the channel by subscribing to not miss out on other exciting videos. Thank you, and see you in the next videos.
Crayfish, once considered a formidable pest that wreaked havoc on agriculture in China, are now cultivated in farms in the United States and have become one of the most favored dishes here. The estimated profit from crayfish farming ascends to $2 billion each year, presenting opportunities for future economic growth.
Have you ever explored the unique flavor of crayfish? In the diverse world of cuisine, crayfish are gradually becoming a sought-after delicacy everywhere. Their popularity extends beyond mere consumption to present an attractive business opportunity for many. Crayfish can grow and thrive robustly, adapting to various environments, which opens a significant door for large-scale farm cultivation. Let's delve into the process from farming to processing and discover how to create delicious, unique crayfish dishes. What do you think about experimenting with new dishes from crayfish? Could this be a new direction for your family's meals? Did you know that crayfish were once an unpopular species, but now they have become a famous delicacy throughout China? Known as the red swamp crayfish, this species has won over the taste buds of food enthusiasts with its unique flavor and rich nutritional value. The transformation from a pest to a primary ingredient in many high-end dishes demonstrates the flexibility and creativity in cuisine. Today, Crayfish farming has become an industry with dedicated farms, opening new doors for those who love to explore and enjoy this unique flavor. Louisiana, known not only for its culture and jazz but also as the heart of crayfish production in the U.S., accounting for 80% of the output. This prosperity enriches farmers and reflects the demand and love of Americans for this seafood, from the farm to the table. Rice fields provide not just rice but also an ideal environment for red crayfish. Farmers reduce costs and increase profits by rotating between rice cultivation and crayfish farming, offering opportunities for innovation and income optimization. Raising red crayfish is becoming an attractive business option in Louisiana, thanks to their varied diet including various plants and proteins, which helps to reduce the cost of care. Crayfish farmers can earn about $50,000 per year, while larger farms have the potential to harvest millions of dollars, highlighting the vast economic potential of this industry. Do you think raising red crayfish is a worthwhile investment opportunity? Enjoy a hot cup of tea daily to keep your spirits bright and alert, and comment number 1 if you're still following this video. Distinctly different from traditional fishing, the art of harvesting crayfish opens up a new method, using bait traps made of steel mesh. This process, applied from mid-June to the end of December, not only achieves high efficiency in collecting crayfish but also helps optimize the subsequent processing procedure. This proactive harvesting method demonstrates creativity and advanced techniques in the aquaculture industry. The meticulous packaging process after harvest extends beyond serving the domestic market to also embracing international markets, providing significant income for farmers. This procedure not only offers direct economic benefits to producers but also plays a crucial role in the development of the local market, helping to maintain and enhance the position of seafood products in the domestic economy. The processing of crayfish focuses on safety and customer satisfaction. Through meticulous cleaning procedures, the goal is to produce high-quality, safe products that meet consumer expectations. What do you think about prioritizing quality and customer satisfaction? Please leave your opinions in the comments section below. Thank you. Have you ever tried boiling crayfish with corn, orange, and lemon? This cooking method not only provides a delicious meal but also preserves the natural flavor of the crayfish. A simple yet enchanting meal. Could this be the ideal way for you to enjoy crayfish? Crayfish, a food source that is not only delicious but also rich in nutrients, is a perfect addition to any diet. A 225-gram serving of cooked crayfish provides 95 calories, 0.55 grams of fat, and 32.6 grams of protein, as well as contributing to daily calcium, vitamin A, and iron needs. Crayfish are an ideal choice for those seeking a diet high in protein and low in fat. Are you a fan of the fresh and unique flavor of crayfish? Enjoying freshly boiled crayfish with spices is not only a way to savor the most refined taste of seafood, but also to preserve all its nutrients. Please share your preference for enjoying crayfish. Do you like them cooked in dishes, or do you prefer the rich flavor of raw crayfish? Don't hesitate to leave a comment below and share with us. In the next video, we'll explore fascinating farms across Asia. Here, you can find interesting animals raised on farms and experience wonderful dishes. Please help me by subscribing to support the channel and to not miss the latest videos. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you in the upcoming videos. Leeches, the most terrifying creatures in the leech family on the planet. Now, they have become a miracle cure worth $5 million in China. Leech farms are continuously expanding, proving strong development potential in the future. Have you ever wondered about the secrets behind the leech farming industry in China? A bizarre yet highly profitable sector. In a world where every corner of nature is exploited for economic gain, leech farming has not only become an ancient art but has also evolved into a modern industry, generating millions of dollars each year. This story is not about a creepy creature, but about how these tiny beings are transformed into soft gold in the fields of medicine and commerce. Join us as we explore this miraculous journey, starting from the leech ponds hidden behind tranquil villages. In China, leech farms contribute not only to traditional medicine, but also open promising business opportunities for local farmers. Leeches, known for their blood-sucking capabilities and applications in treating various diseases, have now become a true treasure trove for the locals. The robust development of the leech farming industry in China has proven its immense commercial and medical potential, providing farmers with impressive income sources, with an estimated value of up to nearly $6 million annually. Leeches, sold at an astonishing price of up to $12 per 3 pounds, are being meticulously cultivated in tightly controlled environments for medical purposes. The use of leeches in the medical field is not new, with a history of application in traditional Chinese medicine spanning about 10,000 years. In traditional Chinese medicine, leeches are considered a precious food that helps regulate and balance energy within the body, improving blood circulation quality. This demonstrates their timeless value and enduring appeal in the medical field. In modern Chinese medicine, the cultivation of hirudinaria leeches has emerged as an indispensable part, with their application in a variety of medical fields. Leeches not only support cosmetic and reconstructive surgery cases, but also play an important role in improving treatment for patients with arthritis and varicose veins. This wide range of applications not only affirms the value and significance of hirudinaria leeches in medicine, but also expands the understanding of how they can contribute to human health. During the breeding season, breeders diligently select mature and healthy leeches of both genders to be placed in an ideal breeding environment. These leeches, capable of laying eggs multiple times a year, contribute to increasing the growth opportunities for the leech population. Harvesting the eggs requires caution in searching for and collecting the egg sacs, while ensuring that the eggs are not damaged. This task is primarily done manually with the help of small tools to carefully separate each egg sac from the mud. After the egg harvesting process, farmers carefully incubate the eggs. First, they line the bottom of the incubation boxes with moist soil. Next, the eggs are carefully placed inside the boxes. The moist soil, with the right level of humidity, helps increase the success rate of the eggs hatching. Within about 7 to 15 days, the eggs will develop and eventually hatch into thousands of young leeches. These young leeches are then nurtured in a strictly controlled environment, where they are provided with ample nutrients and ideal living conditions. Leeches, creatures with high survival capabilities, do not require complex conditions for cultivation. The leech tanks, often lined with plastic sheeting at the bottom and mesh structures around, can accommodate up to 100,000 individuals. Maintaining a high-quality water filtration system is key to ensuring a clean and oxygen-rich environment for the leeches, facilitating their healthy growth and development. The development process of leeches occurs through the absorption of blood from a host, using it as a source of nutrition until they mature enough to sustain themselves. The hosts providing nutrients for leeches include a variety of aquatic organisms such as snails, fish, insects, and amphibians. As they grow to maturity, they are moved to more specific environments, usually moist soil or muddy areas, where they are meticulously cared for until harvest. The size of leeches can vary greatly. Medicinal leeches, Medicinalis, range from 2 to 5 centimeters in size, while meat-eating leeches, Parudinaria, can reach 7 to 9 centimeters. A week before harvesting, farmers will transfer the leeches to a separate area and stop feeding them, allowing them to digest any remaining food, ensuring a clean processing procedure. After the harvesting stage, leeches are purchased by traders or pharmaceutical companies. There's a secret behind the Chinese farmers' leech drying technique. They believe that dried leeches have a more pleasant aroma and enhanced medicinal effectiveness compared to when they are fresh. Don't hesitate to sip on a hot cup of coffee to keep yourself alert, and please comment number 1 below this video to let me know you're still interested in it. Leech meat, although not a common dish in many cultures, contains a variety of important nutrients. Stir-fried leech is a part of China's unique cuisine, offering a unique and novel culinary experience. Leeches are quickly cooked in a hot pan with garlic, ginger, and other spices to create a rich and enticing flavor. This dish is usually served hot, alongside white rice or fried rice, or it can also be an appealing appetizer. Of course, it's noteworthy that not all Chinese people eat leeches, and they are not a common dish in most regions. Would you dare to try them? It could be an unforgettable experience for a lifetime. If you have ever eaten them, let us know your thoughts. For over 2,000 years, leeches have been used in traditional Chinese medicine to treat a wide range of health issues. Key applications of leeches in medicine include treating digestive problems, stomach ulcers, neurological disorders, and even enhancing male virility. Leech health products are providing farmers with wealth opportunities through investment in leech farming. The development of this industry also contributes to the growth of traditional medicine in China. Dried leeches are commonly used in traditional medicine formulations, often combined with other ingredients such as herbs, roots, or other medicines to create a complete remedy. The most common usage is to brew or cook them with other components to produce health-supporting medications. While there is limited scientific research on the effectiveness of leeches in modern medicine, in traditional Chinese medicine, leeches are still considered a valuable medicinal resource that can offer numerous health benefits. However, the use of leeches in medicine should be carried out under the supervision of experienced healthcare professionals to ensure safety and efficacy. Next, join me on a tour of an eel farming operation in China for meat production. Eel farms in China are becoming an important part of the livestock industry, providing a source of food rich in protein and diverse nutritional values to the market. Eel meat is not only a part of traditional cuisine but is also used in many modern dishes, offering a unique and nutritious flavor to the daily meals of people in China and around the world. The history of eel farming in China can be traced back to ancient times when eels became an important part of cuisine and folk culture. Throughout thousands of years, eel farming has gone through many stages of development and has become a robust industry. Previously, eel farming was typically conducted in natural ponds or lakes, primarily for the purpose of using eel meat in cuisine and folk medicine. However, with technological advancement and increasing demand, there has been a shift towards raising eels in more professional and modern farms. Modern eel farms are often built with large pond systems, designed to provide an ideal living environment for eels to thrive. The process of controlling temperature and dissolved oxygen levels in the water is carried out regularly, ensuring that eels have an ideal living environment and are protected from environmental pollution issues. Additionally, water quality management and control systems are commonly implemented to ensure the health of the eels. This includes wastewater treatment and the implementation of disease prevention measures to prevent the spread of disease in the ponds. Caring for eels during the farming process requires special attention to their living environment, diet, and health. The food must be balanced and quality controlled to ensure the health and growth of the eels. Additionally, implementing disease prevention measures and managing the pond environment are necessary. Eels are typically harvested when they reach a weight of 1.6 to 3 pounds. Before harvesting, eels are carefully checked to ensure quality, with healthy and appropriately weighted individuals being selected for harvest. The harvesting process is usually done by hand or using net scoops. This requires care to avoid injuring the eels and ensuring they are transported safely. After being harvested, eels are taken to processing plants, where they can be transformed into various distinctive dishes, such as dried eel. Firstly, the eel meat must be thoroughly cleaned in cold water to remove all sediment, mud, and impurities adhering to the surface. Next, workers will use precise knives to remove the spine, a process that requires skill and high accuracy. After the eels have been deboned, they are washed again, seasoned, and then proceeded with the drying process. Eel meat is considered a delicacy in China with an irresistibly delicious flavor. Each piece of eel is evenly infused with flavor, tender and sweetly chewy, offering an irresistible taste sensation. The aroma emanating from the dish makes one admire and savor each hot piece of eel, accompanied by the gentle yet enticing spiciness of chili. Eel meat is a rich source of protein and omega-3 fatty acids, along with vitamins and minerals such as vitamin B12, iron, zinc, and selenium. These nutrients play a vital role in the development and maintenance of body health, including supporting cardiovascular, brain, immune system, and gut functions. Eel meat also provides a certain amount of fiber, aiding digestion. This makes seal meat an important part of a healthy and balanced diet. Have you ever tried dishes made from eel meat? If you have, please leave a comment with the number 1. If you hadn't, don't hesitate to share your impressions by leaving the number 0. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you for watching the video until the end. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to support us and to not miss any new videos. Goodbye and see you in the next videos.
The sudden appearance of alligators in urban areas of the United States is causing growing concern among local residents. These unwanted encounters not only threaten community safety, but also significantly impact the tourism economy. How are American farmers dealing with tens of thousands of alligators invading human living spaces? Watch this video to explore unique and creative strategies. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stay updated with the latest and most exciting information about the fascinating natural world. An unprecedented event in history occurred in the capital of Louisiana in mid-August 2023. When nature's fury struck in the form of a superstorm named Goliath, Baton Rouge faced a dual disaster. Not only did floodwaters rise to record levels, but they also brought with them a sudden invasion of millions of prehistoric creatures. These giant scaly inhabitants, originally masters of the swamps, suddenly became uninvited guests in the heart of the city, creating a scene unparalleled in modern history. The Zurich Classic tournament at the River Center Golf Course was recently disrupted by the unexpected appearance of an uninvited guest. A giant alligator caused chaos, forcing organizers to suspend the tournament, resulting in estimated losses of up to $700,000. However, the consequences were not limited to financial aspects. The local community and event participants expressed deep concerns about security issues. The highlight of the incident was an intense confrontation between a diver and a nearly 350-pound alligator. While collecting golf balls underwater, the diver was suddenly attacked. Despite being severely injured by the alligator's sharp teeth, the diver showed extraordinary courage by counterattacking and poking the attacker's eyes. This brave action helped him escape and receive timely medical care. The intrusion of alligators into urban areas has caused a wave of panic in the community. Organizations fighting invasive animals have had to deploy Operation Hot Gun, a solution deemed necessary to protect the community. Sweep campaigns have been launched in suburban swamp areas to enhance security for residents. To ensure safety and effectiveness, alligator hunting activities must comply with strict legal regulations.
His hips, break his hips.
Participants must meet criteria such as being 18 years or older, possessing a valid hunting license and firearm permit, along with a training certificate on alligator behavior. Any violations during inspection can lead to financial penalties and hunting rights revocation for up to 2 years. The implementation of weapon-based control measures has significantly reduced the alligator population, with estimates reaching up to 30%. Authorities have issued strict regulations to monitor this process, aiming to ensure ecological balance and long-term sustainability. Hunting tactics have also become increasingly sophisticated. Currently, wild pigs are used as bait, placed near shorelines to attract alligators.
Go.
Good.
When these predators approach, hunters have the best opportunity for accurate shots. The primary target is the brain area, helping to end the hunt quickly and most humanely. To ensure safety and effectiveness, participants in this activity must undergo a 6-month training course. The program not only focuses on shooting skills, but also emphasizes improving accuracy and quick reactions in dangerous environments. Hunters are trained to adapt to the harsh conditions of swampy areas where alligators typically reside. During swamp hunts, hunters use high-speed boats. These vessels not only help them access hunting spots flexibly, but also assist in transporting their trophies at dizzying speeds of up to 80 miles per hour.
Give him a little slack.
Alright, wait.
Hold on, pull up a little bit.
Put it right there. Yeah.
When he did it, it fell perfect. He hooked it. You got it? Yeah, but I don't know to get it.
Harsh weather conditions pose a major obstacle for hunts. During the rainy season, when water levels in swamps rise rapidly, they become paradises for alligators to move and expand their territory. The lurking danger increases significantly, forcing hunters to be extremely cautious or even temporarily suspend hunting activities. Darkness is an equally challenging factor. When night falls, hunters' accuracy is considerably affected, reducing the hunt's effectiveness. This requires them to have special skills and equipment to adapt to low-light environments. When alligator hunting concludes, hunters must follow responsible procedures for handling animal carcasses to minimize negative impacts on the ecosystem. Failure to fulfill this obligation not only risks heavy fines, but also strong opposition from both hunting enthusiasts and nature conservation organizations. The method of alligator hunting has sparked a lively debate and received mixed responses from the public. Some supporters argue that it's an effective way to protect the environment and humans from the risk of alligator attacks. On the other hand, many opponents claim that using guns to control wildlife isn't always appropriate, especially without strict oversight from authorities. Additionally, gunfire is said to negatively impact the environment and disrupt the peaceful lives of other animal species in the ecosystem. Faced with the challenge of alligators flooding into urban areas during floods, some communities have proposed a novel solution: erecting electric fences. A survey conducted in areas adjacent to mangrove forests has shown that this measure helps reduce alligator intrusions by over 60%. This result not only confirms its effectiveness, but also demonstrates that it's a humane option, ensuring safety for both humans and wildlife. Which method would you use to prevent alligator intrusions? Leave your opinion in the video comments section. Thank you for watching the entire video. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss other interesting videos. Wishing you abundant health and happiness with your family.
Hello everyone! Did you know that America is facing an unprecedented invasion? Not aliens, but monkeys. Nearly 3 million non-native monkeys are swarming everywhere, causing panic among both farmers and city dwellers. Agriculture is threatened, tourism is struggling, and public safety faces challenges. So how do we solve this nightmare? Watch my special video to find out the answer. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel to support me. In Florida, America's tropical paradise, it's becoming the monkey kingdom with an unprecedented invasion. These monkey gangs aren't just wandering, they're dominating neighborhoods. Trash cans are treasures, homes are castles in their eyes. With agility and aggression, they boldly rob food, and even vandalize houses. Fort Lauderdale, nicknamed the metropolis of monkeys, has seen its monkey population double in just 4 years, surpassing 10,000 individuals. This city is becoming the capital of the invasive wild monkeys. More worryingly, they're attacking the power grid. Their astonishing climbing ability, up to 80 feet, helps them conquer high voltage lines. In the digital age, the consequences of power outages can be considered a digital disaster. The monkey-induced power crisis is spreading across Florida. The rotating blackouts aren't due to storms, but monkeys. In 2023, a Fort Lauderdale plant suffered a $20 million disaster when it lost power for 5 days. Who's to blame? A monkey gang that bit through high voltage wires, causing an explosion like an action movie. It's not just numbers, it's a survival battle. When monkeys attack the power grid, they not only affect businesses, but also threaten people's lives. But that's not all. Florida tourism, considered the jewel of the economy, is under threat. Millions of tourists flock to beaches, national parks, and five-star resorts. But now, they're fleeing from monkeys that steal their belongings. Imagine relaxing on the beach, drinking a cocktail, and sunbathing. A monkey jumps in, steals your drink. This scene is happening daily, turning Florida's paradise into monkey hell. Did you know Orlando, the land of Disney World and Universal Studios, where every dream comes true, is becoming the kingdom of wild monkeys? This city, which typically brings in over $50 billion annually and creates millions of jobs, is now on high alert. Since 2021, when the monkey battalions invaded theme parks, Florida's tourism revenue has rapidly dropped to just $100 million annually. Not because of COVID, but monkeys. How can we attract tourists? Lina's story, a Dutch tourist, could be a costly lesson. In 2020, at a resort, Lina wanted to play with monkeys. But, wham! The aggressive gorilla turned her into a victim like in a women's brawl movie. It yanked her hat, pulled her hair, and scratched her face. Instead of fun, she got wounds and a fear of monkeys. Everyone wants to play with monkeys, but remember, go on tours with anti-monkey agents, professional guides. They don't just lead you around, but are bodyguards against wild monkeys. Learn to negotiate and self-defend from these experts. The golden rule is to stay away from them. Just imagine each monkey has a 3.2-foot safety zone. Cross that boundary, you're entering monkey territory, and the consequences aren't fun. Selfie with monkeys? Sorry, but that's the worst idea since you thought of photographing them. In May 2021, a special campaign was launched in Florida. Not Boar, but monkey catching. AWC, the Wildlife FBI, issued the monkey trap decree, allowing the use of mobile prisons, iron cage traps, to deal with monkey gangs terrorizing the power system and people. This isn't Pokemon Go, but Monkey Go. Iron cage traps are real pokeballs, catching many monkeys at once, far more effective than tranquilizer guns or barehanded monkey catching. This is the Iron Man version of monkey catching tools, super durable, rust-proof, versatile. Made from high elasticity steel, these traps can withstand storms, harsh sun, and still won't break for years. Like a safe, but instead of protecting money, it's used to imprison monkeys. And don't worry, they're absolutely safe for humans, even children or pets. A family-friendly tool in the fight against the monkey pandemic. Mobile Monkey Prison, 2024 edition. Set it anywhere, from parks to your backyard. When monkey troops are caught, just call the FWC hotline within 24 hours. The Monkey Task Force will come, like police arresting criminals, but instead of prison, they're released back into the forest. If you want to become the Batman of the monkey world, try DIY traps. Six metal sheets assembled like Lego, and voila, you have a mini bat cage. Compact, mobile, catches 1 to 2 monkeys each time. In Miami, the city of monkey crime, the monkey population has dropped from 5,000 to 1,000 in just 6 months. That's an 80% arrest rate, a figure even the FBI would envy. Florida residents are learning monkey trapping from Japan. This is the dojo trap, where monkeys practice martial arts and get caught. Larger, with a door on top and a small wooden beam inside, it's like a dojo for 5 to 6 monkeys. Monkeys climb the beam to get food. But, oh no, farmers quickly cut the rope, and the iron door slams down. The top is made of smooth aluminum, no handles, so once trapped, no matter what they do, they can't escape. Bait in the trap includes a ripe fruit buffet. This is a 5-star restaurant that no monkey can resist. Don't worry, Florida residents won't kill the monkeys. Instead, they're heroes playing humane transporters. Each caught monkey will be sterilized. A painless population control method. The monkeys still live well, just no baby monkeys. After sterilization, monkeys are taken to conservation areas or back to the forest. Each procedure is performed by professional veterinarians with anesthetic cocktails suited to age and health. It's like a spa, but for monkeys. Thanks for watching this movie to the end. From monkey invasion to Florida monkey doctors. If you have any other ideas to better handle these monkeys, comment to let us know. Thank you for your contribution. Did you like our video? If so, comment 1 and hit subscribe to support us. Don't miss the sequel. Monkeys Return to Judgment Day.
Wild boars, an invasive alien species, are increasingly becoming a serious threat to the natural environment and agriculture in many regions around the world. In Italy, it is estimated that the wild boar population has reached around 1 million, causing severe damage to agricultural areas and forests. In Canada, this number has risen to around 500,000, widespread across the western and southeastern provinces of the country. Furthermore, in the United States, where there are around 6 million wild boars causing $2.5 billion in economic damage each year. In 2023, the wild boar population in Italy increased dramatically, with an estimated 7.9 million animals. This increase is due to wild boars adapting well to harsh environments and lacking natural predators. Wild boars are a species that reproduces very quickly, with the ability to give birth to between 4 and 12 piglets per litter, and can reproduce twice in 1 year. The excessive increase in wild boars has caused many serious consequences for the environment and economy of Italy. They cause major damage to agriculture by eating and destroying crops and orchards. Wild boars also pose a threat to other wildlife species, as they attack other animals when food is scarce. Hunting wild boars has become an important strategy in controlling the population of these wild animals in Italy. With the significant increase in the number of wild boars in recent years, hunting activities play an essential role in maintaining ecological balance and limiting the damage caused by wild boars. In Italy, the wild boar hunting season typically takes place from October to January of the following year. During this time, hunting activities are allowed in designated areas in compliance with strict government regulations. These regulations are aimed at ensuring that hunting is carried out safely, sustainably, and without endangering the environment or people.
Давай, 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 давай.
Furthermore, the use of traps is also an important strategy in efforts to control the wild boar population in Italy. Trap locations are typically in areas where wild boars frequently pass through or search for food sources. Common locations include forests, grasslands, and areas near agricultural fields. Traps are usually set at night or early morning, when wild boars are most active. Additionally, trapping is often carried out before or after the wild boar breeding season, when their population is at its highest. According to statistics, in 2022 alone, over 100,000 wild boars were trapped in various areas throughout Italy. This number is twice as high as the wild boar hunting method during the same period. Reducing the damage to agriculture and urban areas caused by wild boars is one of the main objectives of the wild boar population control strategy in Italy. With the significant increase in the number of wild boars, the damage they cause to both rural and urban areas has become more severe than ever before. To address this issue, management agencies in Italy have organized many large-scale wild boar hunts in key areas. These hunts usually take place in spring when wild boar activity increases and they are easier to detect. The areas chosen for hunting include forests, grasslands, and even near residential areas. The hunting activities are typically organized by groups of hunters, each group consisting of 5 members. Before hunting, they must obtain a permit, thoroughly research the area, and make detailed plans regarding timing, personnel, weapons, equipment, and necessary provisions. Hunting rifles and scoped rifles are common weapons. After shooting their prey, the animals are distributed among members or sold locally. Hunting wild boars can be very dangerous if not careful. Wild boars may charge and attack hunters if they feel threatened. Trapping wild boars is a complex and demanding activity that requires extensive knowledge, skills, and experience. One of the most common types is the box trap, a large enclosure made of sturdy metal panels or wire fencing. These traps are strategically placed along wild boar trails and baited with attractive lures like grains or fermented fruits. When a wild boar enters the trap, the door is triggered to shut behind it. Another common type is the foot snare, using a strong cable loop anchored to the ground. When a wild boar steps into the snare, the cable tightens around its foot, restraining the animal without causing severe injury. These traps require precise setting and concealment to maximize their effectiveness. For large wild boar herds, remote-controlled traps may be used. Essentially, these are large steel cages with remote triggering mechanisms. The wild boars are lured inside with bait, and once they enter, the hunter activates the trap remotely via phone system, safely enclosing them within. Regardless of trap type, extreme caution and strict procedures must be followed to ensure safety. Do you prefer hunting or trapping? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Please help support us by subscribing so you don't miss our latest videos. Thank you and see you in the next video.
Hello everyone. Across vast fields worldwide, a revolution in agriculture is occurring with the emergence of modern agricultural harvesting machinery. With the power of technology, modern agricultural harvesting machines have become incredibly diverse and helpful, from lush green rice fields to abundant fruit orchards. You'll be amazed at the ability of the Peckrite HC209D machine to harvest 70 tons of tomatoes within just 1 hour. Harvesting tomatoes is no easy task if you manually pick each one under the scorching sun of summer days. However, with the Peckrite HC209D tomato harvesting machine, this is entirely effortless, even in muddy fields due to heavy rain and wind. With an 11-foot long and 6-foot wide arm, this machine has a blade system under the conveyor belt. enabling it to harvest thousands of kilograms of tomatoes per minute, minimizing waste and boosting efficiency by up to 300%. An intelligent sensor system automatically detects ripe tomatoes and harvests them. Then, thousands of tons of tomatoes are cleaned of leaves and transported via conveyor belt to a nearby truck, ready to transport them away. With the Pickrite HC290, there's no more worry about spending time and effort on harvesting. Instead, savvy farmers know they can rely on the efficiency and reliability of this tomato harvesting machine, helping them save significant time during harvest season. Next, let's look at how the SP400 machine harvests thousands of tons of carrots. With a 400 horsepower engine, the SP400 is built on a lightweight yet incredibly sturdy frame, minimizing overall weight while ensuring durability and stability when operating on all terrain. The machine is designed with 4 large harvesting compartments and a lifting system to provide a continuous flow of produce into trailers, enabling it to harvest 15 tons of carrots per hour. As the machine approaches each row of carrots, its precise and sharp cutting blades go to work. Every movement of the SP400 is finely tuned, ensuring that the space between carrot rows is maximally utilized. With 4 large harvesting compartments, the machine approaches each row of carrots with absolute precision. The side of the carrot rows is elevated from the brown soil as each carrot is fed into the sorting system inside the machine. The cutting blades with sensor systems operate with utmost precision, ensuring that each carrot is separated from the foliage and soil accurately without damage. This helps increase both the efficiency and the quality of the final product. The SP400 machine significantly saves time and labor costs compared to manual carrot harvesting methods. This brings considerable economic benefits to farmers and agricultural businesses. Cabbage is an essential source of nutrition and a symbol of prosperity and wealth in many cultures. To harvest this crop efficiently and quickly, nothing compares to the TC1010, a machine capable of harvesting 40 tons of cabbage per hour. With its sleek and sophisticated design, the TC1010 is not just a harvesting machine, but also a symbol of technological advancement. Its intelligent cutting and collecting components optimize work efficiency and minimize labor costs to the maximum extent. When you look at the machine, you're immediately drawn to its practicality and flexibility. Its roller system approaches the base of the plants and harvests with precision. Then, it removes the plant base and some outer leaves, transferring them into the truck bed. With its flexible adjustability, the TC1010 can operate in all conditions and environments, from vast fields to narrow gardens. Furthermore, it comes with intelligent features like automatic height adjustment, enhancing accuracy and efficiency during harvesting. You might have thought harvesting thousands of tons of potatoes daily is no simple task. But the Ploger R4BX will make you think again. Designed in a tracked configuration similar to a tank, this machine provides stability on all types of terrain, but also makes harvesting a breeze. With a large capacity cutting head mounted at the front, its primary task is to clear the stems and leaves in its path. The chopped potato foliage is then directly discharged onto the ground as fertilizer for the upcoming planting season. This process saves farmers time and effort and optimizes the utilization of natural resources in the cultivation process. Additionally, the Ploger R4BX utilizes a powerful soil chain system with 350 horsepower, combined with 2 chains linked by the world's most advanced suspension system. The potato rows are plowed and moved onto a conveyor belt with small gaps for soil to fall through. Then, they are transferred via the conveyor belt to the container bins above. They employ a truck positioned right alongside to ensure continuous harvesting without the need to stop and unload potatoes when the bins are full. The machine's adaptability, allowing for depth and speed adjustments in harvesting, caters to the diverse needs of various soil types and agricultural conditions. The Ploger R4BX is an ideal choice for enhancing productivity and profitability in the agriculture sector and is a symbol of technological advancement. Have you ever imagined a machine that can harvest sugar beets quickly and efficiently? Meet this technological marvel, the AgriFact Hex 12-row sugar beet harvester. Weighing nearly 33 tons and capable of handling beet loads up to 28 tons, the AgriFact Hex harvester is a symbol of engineering prowess and remarkable efficiency. With 4 enormous controllable tires, this machine is flexible and stable on all rural terrains. When it comes to power, let's not overlook the Volvo engine with a whopping 612 horsepower. This enables the machine to move swiftly up to 7.5 kilometers per hour and ensures uninterrupted and continuous harvesting operations. With a capacity of up to 300 tons per hour and outstanding performance per hectare, this harvester is a farmer's lifesaver. You'd be surprised to know that the tank can be emptied in less than a minute, showcasing the unparalleled efficiency of the machine. Thank you for watching our video. Please help us by subscribing to support the channel and ensure you don't miss out on other exciting videos. Goodbye, and see you in the following videos. The American alligator, a mysterious predator that has survived through millions of years of history. But when they encroach into human territory, danger always lurks. In the battle between humans and these beasts, hunting is not just about protecting property, but also a lesson about the balance between nature and humanity. Let's explore the world of American alligator hunting, where each confrontation is an intense challenge, full of drama and inspiration. Everglades, Florida. a wild swamp where darkness conceals silent predators. This is the territory of over 1.3 million American alligators. Each year, there are over 300 incidents of alligators invading yards, swimming pools, and streets, threatening residents and pets. A 10-foot alligator can take down a wild boar in an instant. What would you do if you encounter it right in front of your house? In 2023, an 11-foot alligator attacked a dog in a Tampa yard, demonstrating the threat when alligators come too close to humans. At Scales and Tails, Utah, USA, trainer Emily Carter was bitten by an alligator during a children's party. A quick-thinking guest saved her. The incident emphasizes the importance of wildlife safety, emergency response, and necessary precautions when interacting with dangerous animals. To protect themselves, residents should implement safety measures like not feeding alligators, as this makes them lose their fear of humans, maintaining safe distances, and installing fences at least 4 feet high around ponds to prevent alligator intrusion. Alligator hunting isn't just a sport, but an important part of population management, helping maintain balanced numbers. Florida authorities issue over 7,000 alligator hunting permits annually, preventing overpopulation and residential intrusion.
Good shot.
If residents spot alligators in living areas, they should immediately contact the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, FWC, at 866-3924-286 for assistance. Conservation doesn't mean letting alligators grow out of control, but helping humans and wildlife coexist safely.
Good shot.
Alligator hunting in Florida isn't just a thrilling adventure, but a crucial part of population control. The official hunting season runs from August to November annually, allowing licensed individuals to participate in managing this powerful predator.
Just reload again.
One more.
Good stuff there, sir.
Right, buddy. Good job.
Go again.
For legal alligator hunting, hunters must use specialized snatch hooks to secure prey. Once the alligator is controlled, they use 22 LR or 9mm firearms or bang sticks for quick, humane dispatch.
Yes, sir! Let's go!
Daytime alligator hunting with long-range firearms requires patience, marksmanship, and keen observation skills. Alligators often sunbathe on swamp banks, mudflats, or hide in still waters, ready to dive when danger is detected.
Shoot again, shoot again, shoot again, shoot again! Okay, done.
Hunters need binoculars or scopes for distant observation, identifying appropriately sized alligators before moving into shooting position.
Okay. Perfect, shoot again. Shoot again.
With this method, hunters typically use rifles in .308 Winchester, 30-6 Springfield, or 300 Win Mag calibers, equipped with precision scopes to ensure lethal and humane shots. Targeting the small area behind the skull where the central nervous system is located. The ideal shooting range is typically within 50 to 150 yards, where hunters have clear visibility while maintaining a safe distance from the prey.
Shoot again behind the shoulder.
Shoot again. Yeah.
When hit on target, alligators may thrash violently for a few seconds before becoming immobile. Afterward, hunters approach, check, and use a bang stick if necessary to ensure complete dispatch. In 2022, alligator hunters in Florida removed over 7,500 large alligators, helping reduce residential intrusions by more than 30% compared to the previous year. As a result, alligator attacks on humans and pets decreased significantly. In Tampa alone, emergency calls about alligators appearing in yards and swimming pools dropped from over 400 cases to under 280. This proves that controlled hunting not only protects humans, but also maintains ecological balance, helping Florida's swamp ecosystem develop sustainably. Each hunted alligator must be reported to the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, FWC, for legal registration, helping authorities control annual hunting numbers. To protect the population, Alligators under 4 feet cannot be hunted, ensuring juveniles have a chance to develop.
Good shot. Just wait. Okay.
Beyond population control, alligator hunting provides practical value. Alligator meat is protein-rich, low in fat, and can be prepared as steaks, soup, and grilled dishes. Comment number 1 if you've ever tasted alligator meat dishes. Alligator leather, durable, beautiful, and rare, is used to make belts, handbags, and high-end shoes, creating high economic value. Alligator hunting isn't just a challenge, but part of conservation and sustainable development, ensuring ecosystem and natural resource management. With over 1.3 million alligators, without proper management, they would invade residential areas, endangering humans and the ecosystem. Responsible hunting not only helps protect communities, but also helps us better understand wildlife, how they survive, and their role in nature. Knowledge about wildlife is key to harmonious coexistence between humans and nature. Are you ready for a real challenge? If you've ever wanted to experience alligator hunting in Florida, leave a comment and share your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to not miss the next thrilling adventures. In the misty haze, a panicked flock of sheep rushes across the paved road. Suddenly, the screech of brakes pierces the air. A fateful moment. The loss isn't just property damage, but a painful lesson about the importance of fencing, warnings, and road responsibility. Herding sheep on highways is not only dangerous, but also illegal. In Texas, according to the Texas Agriculture Code, if livestock causes accidents on highways, owners can face fines up to $10,000 and civil liability for damages. For instance, in Williamson County, a serious collision occurred due to stray sheep, causing extended traffic delays. Prevention requires sturdy fencing, warning signs, and GPS monitoring. Let's protect both traffic and livestock responsibly. Look at these stray sheep freely playing and damaging a moving car on the road. In Pennsylvania, USA.
Oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God.
Over 1.5 million collisions between cars and deer occur annually in the US, especially during mating season. Deer cross roads suddenly due to migration instincts and mate-seeking behavior, endangering drivers. A herd of deer suddenly crossing the road forces drivers to brake hard. During rain, reduced visibility and slippery roads increase the risk of wildlife collisions. The US records over 1.5 million animal collisions annually, causing $8 billion in damages. Drive safely by maintaining speeds under 35 miles per hour, keeping distance, and using low beams. In Wyoming, USA, sheep herding laws require fencing, warning signs, and prohibit free roaming on roads to prevent accidents. Owners must guide herds safely and face heavy fines for violations. Drivers need to stay alert, especially during dawn and dusk, peak activity times for animals like deer. Reducing speed in areas with animal crossing signs is crucial, giving drivers sufficient reaction time. If animals are spotted on the road, flash lights or honk to warn them instead of swerving, which could cause loss of control or collisions with other vehicles. Each year, over 200 collisions between vehicles and bears occur in the US, especially in Alaska, Montana, Wyoming, and areas with wilderness ecosystems. Black bears can run up to 35 miles per hour, while grizzly bears reach 40 miles per hour, making them difficult to avoid for high-speed vehicles. These accidents not only cause injuries to drivers, but also threaten wild bear populations. Being cautious on the road protects not just ourselves, but is also a responsible action toward the life around us. A 40-ton container truck moving on a winding mountain road in Colorado collided with a herd of 15 cattle when the driver lost visibility at a sharp turn. The accident caused $20,000 in damages to the rancher. This serves as a warning about the importance of safe driving in treacherous terrain. Reducing speed, carefully observing animal crossing signs, and maintaining proper distance can help avoid regrettable losses. Protecting farmers' livelihoods also means protecting the Annually, over 1,000 accidents occur due to wildlife entering railroad tracks in the US. Measures like 8-foot fences, animal escape routes, sensor warning systems, and community education programs about wildlife protection help significantly reduce risks. In Florida, during the rainy season from June to November, American alligators often crawl onto highways, especially I-75 and US-41. Alligators 6 to 12 feet long, weighing over 500 pounds, can obstruct traffic, forcing drivers to brake suddenly or change lanes abruptly. To handle this, wildlife officers use specialized hooks, tape, and rope to capture alligators, then release them back to swamps or conservation areas. Residents should report alligator sightings on roads to avoid danger. States like Florida, Texas, and Colorado install 8-foot fences and warning signs to reduce wildlife crossing accidents. Areas with signs require speed reduction to 45 miles per hour, instead of 65-75 mile per hour. Exceeding speed limits in wildlife zones can result in $200 500 fines. Following speed limits not only helps protect animals, but also saves your life and those around you. Let's continue watching the next part of the video.